Yo guys, I've got a spark which I'm going to use to ignite the fire for a brand new episode of the Skylanders Superchargers Supercharger Noir Locke Wii U Edition here on the channel. We have a rather anticlimactic beginning because it's nothing more than a loading screen as well as obviously text behind the buzzwing and how it's a famous fighter plane. Ooh, didn't know that. Well, actually I did, but for the sake of this episode it'll be more interesting to open things up, acting all curious like. A bit like how Wrecking Ball looks being smash hits literal Wrecking Ball on my custom down there. Now hopefully the game will eventually load like it just did, and we never actually got this line of dialogue in the previous episode, so we're going to kick off this episode with said line of dialogue. Let's get to it.
That's enough flattery, Hugo. He's just a writer, not someone famous. Listen, Pom-Pom, we think you may have the missing information we need, so spill it.
Yes, of course. The core of light, which was built by the ancients, keeps the darkness at bay.
Epic voice actor guy. Best voice actor in this game. Second to obviously the collector. Her energy was so contagious. Like, look at me, I'm jeering already just thinking about that there legendary NPC. Legendary, I'm telling you.
To complete it, you must reclaim the missing piece, the eye of the ancients. Only then will you be able to realize the core of light's true potential.
Whiskers, what's the problem? What are you carrying? Drop it! Drop it right now!
Go!
Congratulations, you found a troll. Good bird.
That's not just any troll, it's Glumshakes! You better find out what he's doing here, Skylander. In the meantime, I think Pomfrey needs to talk to Eon. See you in a bit!
Burn cycle.
Let's rock! Woohoo!
So, I know this doesn't look good.
You got that right, you apple polishing troll. Looks like we caught him.
And my face cam is back. Hope you didn't miss my glorious face for all too long.
Which one of us are you asking?
Listen, Mr. Buzz, sir, I'm not a spy for Chaos, or any...
Oh, Glove, you don't need to be nervous. You're, held in high remarks around this place, amongst yours truly. Now don't you dare threaten my boy Glumshake's Buzz. I will defend his honour. Put up your fisticuffs. Who do you think you are? You and your fancy hat. You think that fancy hat gives you permission to, sway yourself around, acting all superior to everyone in your path?
I even brought this peace offering.
No, I will not have it. I will not have it. Buzz and that fancy hat man, he must think that hat powers him up somehow. It does not.
You can stay for now, but don't make
In fact, if anything, hats power you down. In Super Mario 64, when you get 99 lives, your 99 life bonus is, oh, you play the game the exact same, but without a hat now. Oh, such an honour. In fact, that's not even the Super Mario 64 bonus. That's the new Super Mario Bros. DS bonus. It's like, ooh, I reached 99 lives and my reward is not having to wear my hat. Anyway, we need a Chaos Punching Bag, and you know what? I think steering wheels are overrated, so let's just place that right in front of that there. There you go. Now you can no longer get to the controls, but you know what? Being able to actually steer the ship, nah, who needs that, right? So let's be speaking with Max.
That's the way to do it.
Oh yeah, you bet that's the way to do it. My lighting all over the place, but this here weird fish jacket, not a cheap one, but it looks glorious. The elbows are even padded so when I'm on my bike, should I come off it, I'll cut and graze much less easily, but it's not exactly like I come from my bike frequently, for I am a good cyclist. I obey rules. And I get pissed off at people who don't. That's just the general rule of the roads. Anyway, is there someone I missed? Like, who do I need to speak with? Objectives! Can you appear in the top right-hand corner for me? Thank you! I'm going back to chapter 2 here, where I need to speak with Flynn immediately. It's actually Eon I need to be speaking with. So you know what, without further ado, how about we do exactly just that, with the orange light and everything. That's very orange indeed. You know, maybe it was a little sweeter, maybe a little bit of Clementine thrown in there instead. I can't go wrong with Clementine, she's one of my favourite gaming characters of all time. I'm honestly on about Telltale's The Walking Dead.
Clem here. That was a solid A. A+ even. Don't be jealous, Vi. Be better.
Yep, I'm pretty much a badass.
And she's modest. Do the wonders never cease?
And she's also relatable too, as you saw from that clip right now. She's a total badass, she takes ownership of that. And you know what? I do such things too. Humbleness is not within my nature. You know what, where's the fun of being humble anyway? Being humble is overrated. Talk to Flynn. Now that's not overrated. Talking to Flynn is perfectly rated, because people love talking to Flynn. I myself love talking to Flynn, because we can relate on our, you know, general scale of absolute awesomeness. So we gotta go and grab that Colossal Kernel, one of the best levels of this game. Obviously, the level in the game doesn't quite measure up to my absolute raw, untamed awesomeness, neither does it compare to Flynn. But it's still got awesomeness in its own right. Ooh, ear reveal. YouTube, please don't demonetize me for too much skin being shown. I understand that showing ear is a little bit too much skin for your code of conduct, but hopefully we can let it slide just this one time, you know? I don't know why I'm exposing my ears to you all, they're not even that good looking, and it's not exactly like I have anything to hear right now. The game is on mute so it doesn't echo in for face cam. Oh, the things I do for you guys, I can't listen to the glorious music right now. Things I do out of the goodness of my heart. It's him? That's a welcome return. Or should I say it's him, because that's where the gameplay would be. Or maybe it's down there instead? I don't know. It always confuses me how the face cam flips. Soon enough, we shall have ultimate power! Ooh, delicious. Time to get very distracted indeed. .com is a website. You get jobs there.
I don't think I feel
Indeed.com.
around here.
Hey, don't worry, I'm here. No one's going after his jumbo drumsticks while I'm around. I call dibs.
Flynn!
We better get your squawking mattress into the air. I don't like the looks of these guys.
Oh, don't you just love Flynn's nicknames for Whiskers right now? The most glorious nicknames in nicknames history, about as glorious as Flynn himself as a character is. And his totally earned and deserved self-praise. That's definitely not him being oh so arrogant. In fact, if anything, he's set himself short. He's been awfully modest. Greatest pilot in Skylanders and all that.
There are no side effects, but truth be told, anything that comes in contact with the feed has a way of growing to a
Scooter! Is that right? Is it Scooter? I'm saying it like I'm a pirate from Pirate Seas or something. Scooter! Even though it's Scooter. In for Pirate Seas, not Scooter. Scooter! You see, I would make an awesome announcer guy. I'd be epic voice actor guy, same as Pomfrey's voice actor, and then I'd be the best voice actor in this game. Ooh, let's be looking at that, and then Undead has popped up, so it's time for a little bit of Fiesta, because we can't switch out for his revamped counterpart as Bone Bash Rollerball. She tragically died. And that was depressing because she is the far superior character of all the undead characters in this game, so instead I'm stuck with Fiesta for undead sections. Kinda sucks. We're running out of fire characters too because we lost Hammerstand Bells in the previous episode, which was the ultimate depression because now the main reason for me playing this version of the game in the first place, to play as the Nintendo guest stars, well, one of those Nintendo guest stars has been lost, so 50% of the reason for even playing on the Wii U is gone. It is rather depressing, especially given that Hammerstand Bowser is my favourite Supercharger and one of my favourite Skylanders of all time. But clearly, the game could not care less. Anyway, we have secrets back here. Ooh, I love me a good secret. Secrets, 5 seconds into a level. You can't go much wrong with that, so let's be mashing buddies and finding out what we got back here. Yeah, we're apparently all of a sudden not very successful at seeking souls no more, but I think that's because we were so successful in doing it previously that we have no more souls left to seek, or at least very few souls left to seek. And this isn't even the Soul Seeker series. I'm sure I haven't finished recording all of the Soul Seeker Superchargers live streams yet, but I'm sure by the time I'm done with that, we'll get all the way up to the very end and still not seeking out all of the souls yet, because that's complete RNG, and knowing my luck for odds will not be my favour. Anyway, we have combat, which is a shame because combat and Fiesta do not mix. But we will take the chicken at least. Delicious chicken. Didn't quite benefit our health because we were already at full, but we'll take it all the same. I'm sure it was delicious. As long as Stormblade's not eating it because she is a chicken. And a chicken eating chicken sounds wrong on so many levels.
Fortunately, every problem looks like a nail when all you have is hammers.
Hammerhead? Let's take him down! Ouch. Or alternatively, I could get hit. I was about to say, those are so slow that you never get hit by them. I'm glad I didn't say that in the end because I literally just got hit by it. And it would have been very ironic that happening seconds after I would say something so stupid. So yeah, that's why you don't say stupid things, folks. The game didn't even give me an opportunity to say it, let alone let the irony play out. Okay, ooh, we'll take the experience. Yeah, we're getting very close to level 20, like that's going to change much for Fiesta here, who's outliving far superior characters. Locks just aren't fair, man. Locks don't care about what characters you like most and which ones are superior. They just don't. They don't care. Die. There you go, we got there eventually. Then get crushed. Boom, baby. Now take my amigos to the face, sucker! Let's not get hit by that. That's a good plan. I like that plan, actually. Die, 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 die. Some more. Let's hit him. And we hit him. Okay. Here we go. Gotta stay in tune. Gotta stay in tune. Yeah. Man, that was a lot of combos. That guy was just standing there being all combo fodder like, and we love ourselves some combo fodder. Combo fodder tastes almost as good as chicken. Almost. Anyway. I used to have a flatmate who was absolutely obsessed with chicken. Like, it didn't matter how bad for me it was, if you threw some chicken in there, he would like it. He would just have, at some points, like, cooked chicken with nothing else on it. He wouldn't season it, he wouldn't put any sauces with it, he'd just eat it plain. He loved chicken that much. To which I couldn't have chicken without anything. It would need seasoning at the bare minimum. I prefer putting chicken in sauces and things because then it's far less dry. It has taste and texture to it. Come on, we can squeeze in there. We can squeeze. Yeah, get it, my little gremlin fella. Get back there, get back. Ooh, we almost got back there. At the same time, we were almost squished cheese. Not Swiss cheese, squished cheese. Anyway, what does this button do? Go, 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 go. Oh, it stops it. I don't want it to stop. Don't never stop. Stopping is bad. So here we go, we got that. We wanted that too, so I'm glad we got it. I have no idea how we didn't squeak on in there in the end there. Just think very tight thoughts there, gremlin fella. Very tight thoughts. Boom, let's grab it. Yeah, there you go. If only I had Blast Mine right now, I could blaze right past this. But then again, this isn't a tough one. We just had to go explore a little bit to make sure we gathered up all the sparks before hitting that there ignition key. So yeah, live wire lock. It's done so, and now we got ourselves our second Supercharger Vault already. Man, we're getting these quick this level. This definitely isn't one of the longest most levels in the game. In fact, it's quite the opposite. But I'm okay with that because this level is perfectly paced. It's really fun. Light has popped up, but unfortunately I don't have any light characters that are alive. There are no superchargers to represent the light elements, so we have to stick with the current character we're playing as, that being Fiesta. And this C-section is going to give us a very unique advantage for this level. It's going to allow us to be able to shrink and grow roosters. So that big puffball right there, well, we can shrink him down to a tiny little fella, and that will give us access to the treasure chest hidden behind him.
Shrink and grow them super simply. Find a way to get the chicken feed into the water supply so we can.
Don't worry,
shrink and
Buckley,
grow
we'll
them
help you out.
hands.
With the lack of my forehead and everything, it's getting chopped off the frame right now. As far as you're concerned, my forehead doesn't exist. This is just me. This is all that exists. Everything else, my arms, my legs, don't exist all the same. What does exist on the other hand is the sea shadow. Yeah, let's get to it.
Sea Shadow.
Once, obviously, the vehicle loads in. It's taking its time. I'd rather be playing the level. I'd actually rather be playing the C-section over waiting for the C-section to load. Normally, my favourite part of C-sections is the vehicle cutscene, because it means I'm not playing the C-section. But this C-section is actually good. Ooh, dark. So, we get the vehicle buff, and we don't need to switch out our Skylander, because our only dark representative, Nightfall, is also dead, same as Astro Blast. Oh, up we pop at long ways. It's about time I got here, man. And pop the thing. There you go, we pop the thing. Let's be heading on up. Yeah, baby. We could do more to collect more, but you know what? I just can't be arsed. It's time to be speed demons, because this is a game with cars in it, and cars are supposed to go boom. And at the moment, I'm not going very boom, so I need to go more boom. Which is slang for fast, by the way. We gotta be quick and quick, fast and fast in a minute. Boom! Yeah, get risen, baby. And there's even some gold back here, which as per the norm, we do not mind if we do. Gold is good. Gold is very good. And up we pop, and up we pop. Up we pop again, and up we pop again. There's some platforming skill for you right there. I love the fact that this section amalgamates both on land and in sea vehicle sections like together. That is very suspicious colour. No wonder why we took damage there. For purple, it doesn't exactly look healthy, shall I put it. Purple is a very rare colour to occur in nature. It's why, you know, purple suits are often used as a signature of wealth. It's why Cadbury use purple in their branding, because it's just a very enriching, very wealthy-like colour, because it appears so infrequently in nature. It's a rare colour. Oh boy, my jankiness kind of got the best of me right now. Not my jankiness, the game's jankiness. I'm not that janky, am I? But still though, purple, in Mario games, purple is often used as a sign of danger, unless you're playing Birdo. Otherwise, purple is to avoid, especially when it's poison in World 5, which World 5 in New Super Mario Bros. U is still the bane of my existence. I was going through the game expecting World 6 to be tough, because that's what I heard, that World 6 was generally a pretty tough world in single player. Nope, I had far more troubles with World 5. Like I say, World 5 and New Super Mario Bros. U, bane of my existence. For secret level in World 5, I'm not even willing to disclose how many attempts that took me to beat, with all for star coins and all that. Beating it by itself wasn't too bad, but getting the star coins on top of it all, I'm gonna say, level 12-year-old me struggled. Ooh, level 20. That's not 12. A couple of years after 12, that. So, we can get a power either a stony entrance or a stormy entrance. So far, our Earth characters have proven that they don't die. They're like Morgan Jones from The Walking Dead. Now, that reference out of the way, we can grab ourselves a chest. And say, now, our Earth characters can get a buff whenever they enter in an Earth section, which is great. Because I'll probably be seeing a lot of that throughout the rest of the series, given that, again, the Earth characters, they're basically invincible. Can't say the same about the air characters. We've lost Stormblade already, so what's the point in getting an air buff when only it would be useful for Hurricane Jetpack, a character which I aim to avoid playing as much as possible because I do not like that character. He literally sucks. Anyway, we managed to avoid the, hen? Rooster? Torpedo thingies? I'm pretty sure they're meant to be hens. Anyway, we want for gold too, don't mind if we do. And then there's more secrets back here, including a Supercharger Vault, which we very much want, please and thank you. So that one is... Oh, it's for Livewire Legendary Treasure, because, in case you were desperate enough to want to do that puzzle again, we can do it in the Academy now by placing that Legendary Treasure. Yeah, I must admit, I'm not desperate enough to want to actually do those. Anyway, we can continue on. We have more hazards and platforming. Yay! Love the hazards and platforming. Here, we've got to go fast. Wow, that was actually perfect. I'm kind of somewhat proud of me. Pat on the back for that. Oh, more fellas. No, he's invincible. We can't touch him. Okay, there you go. That's gone. So now he's no longer invincible. He just deals more damage to us when we're hit. So, my suggestion is don't get hit. I know, right? Genius. You're not going to hear that kind of advice anywhere else. Yeah, you're so dead, sonny boy. I'm going to even turn into a head. You'll be even more dead when I'm nothing but a head. I'm the head of the competition. Yeah, baby! Puns! Puns for the win! Okay, let's grow that. Let's make you less invincible. Make you more invincible, so then I can commit murder of you. But you tried to do it first, so it's totally justified. I'm acting in pure self-defense. So I ask you this, if I'm already dead, how can I die again? Like, this is Fiesta we're talking about here. He's not exactly in a state of living. I don't know what state he's in. Okay, another Supercharger Vault. We haven't had enough of these already. It's going to give us a legendary treasure by the looks of it. Or it's a hat, actually. A Tomb Buggy skull cap. That's exactly what Fiesta needs. He needs a skull atop his skull. So, let's be pinata-ing it up. Fiesta isn't even good at hitting pinatas. His gameplay is actually fucking garbage. But I'm somehow still enjoying it. It's okay to enjoy garbage things. Like Fiesta's. Because his design is one of the best Skylanders has ever had to offer. Top 15 at the minimum. His design is spectacular. Can't quite say the same about his gameplay. It's a massive letdown given how damn good the design is. Like, if his gameplay lived up to the same standards as his design, he possibly could be the best character in this game. I mean, look at Bone Bash Rollboy. I wouldn't say her design is the best, but her gameplay more than makes up for it. So, let's be hopping over here because there's yet another secret. And I like secrets. Secrets are fun. Until they get people hurt. In that case, not so fun. Is also the name of one of the worst Walking Dead episodes, so secrets aren't always fun. In fact, in the case of The Walking Dead, secrets are terrible. And there you go! Multiple Walking Dead references in one video. Why the hell not, right? I love the show, I love the games, even more so than the show. Like, Telltale's The Walking Dead is basically the best Walking Dead media we've ever gotten and will ever proceed to get. There is no topping it. Even when the games are at their weakest points, they're still better than some of the highlights of the show. And the Telltale Walking Dead games just have some of the biggest, most heart-wrenching, most emotionally traumatic sequences. Like, those games are just... they are so incredibly memorable. A bit like this Barrel Blaster I've just played from Portal right there. Very memorable indeed.
Barrel Blaster.
Let's say Telltale's Walking Dead. Fantastic games, which you absolutely need to experience for yourself. So do yourselves a favour, drop everything you're doing right now, go play those games. You can thank me later. Ooh, yay. Money, money, money. Anyway, we need a little bit of a tech element, so it's been a while since our last appearance of Double Dare Trick Happy. I think it's time to change that, and hopefully we won't die here, because I want to make sure Double Dare Trick Happy makes it as close to the end as possible, because he's a fun character who deserves screen time in this series, unlike what happened with him the original time we went through this game. Not fond memories, shall we say. And again, now that the playlist is all sorted, you can check that description for the playlist to the entirety of the original run of this Locke, which has now been archived. So far, this run is going a whole lot better than the original one. I think in the original one we only had about 8 or so characters left by the time we got here. 8, maybe 10, maybe even 12, I can't remember the exact number. The point is, the number wasn't nearly as high as it is for this playthrough. Ooh, yay, range, don't mind if we do. So the question is, can I get through this level unscathed after we failed to do so in the previous level? Yeah, let's be jettisoning through that. Yes, lots of room. Managed to barely edge through that gap, and we will take it. Oh crap, I just remembered. We have a massive rooster to fight, like a 10-foot rooster. Like Rooster but Godzilla level. Like, oh no, we might die there because it's a sky boss and sky sections suck and bosses and sky sections suck even more. It's the only vehicle section in this level that I don't like. In fact, it's the only part of this level I don't like, period. Wait, can we shrink those still? Oh, we can make it bigger. The more you know. Anyway, we get that in there. Turns out this isn't a particularly ideal vehicle for getting, you know, hens into holes. Except for right there, boom. Yeah, it's much better when you have a constant stream of energy. Something like Shield Striker or Hot Streak, which I have neither of those vehicles on me, so that's inconvenient. But the point is, those vehicles are really good for these sections, so if you're ever struggling, bring out one of them. And it's not exactly like you don't have a Hot Streak, even if you don't have the figure of a Hot Streak, which you should, because it's from the starter pack in this game. Wait, no it's not, this is Wii U. Every other version it's in the starter pack, but still, when there's no vehicle on the portal whatsoever, you can just press the A button and then you get instant Hot Streak. It's designed so you can play this game without any figures whatsoever, because you can have instant Hot Streak and instant Spitfire to get through the entire game with. And this is easily, you know, one of the most fun games to solo shot. You know, it's really fast paced with the Spitfire and Hot Streak like combination. You can get through the game in maybe 4 hours, and it's just incredibly fast paced when all what you deal with is combat and land sections. Really fast paced, refreshing gameplay along the entire journey, you could go as far as say. You got to remember though, this is an Odyssey, and the best part of an Odyssey is the journey in and of itself. It's never about the destination, but instead the journey along the way. Now that's where it's at. Also, 21. I'm 21 years old, and we ranked up to 21. It was all written in the stars. So what do we want? We want mission stardust, because we're completing a lot of missions throughout this series, not necessarily getting all the emblems. Okay, let's be growing that down right there. Growing that down, that makes sense. Oh, and now I'm falling off the edge. That would be a really, really tragic way to die now, wouldn't it? Looks like tech is remaining for now. That was when we grow this chicken before we kill it. Ooh, gives us a massive piece of chicken. That was some good healing right there. We'll take it. Anyway, we have the sky section coming up next, which means tech probably isn't going to last very much longer, because sky sections for elements to pop up are based around the vehicles. And the vehicles are life, air, and light. Obviously, light won't change anything because Astro Blast is dead. But life, we'll have to switch out for any one of our 3 live characters remaining. Or we have Hurricane Jetpack. Good lord, please give me air for this section. I do not mind killing a Hurricane Jetpack. In fact, if air pops up and Hurricane Jetpack just so happens to die, that would just be too bad, wouldn't it? Hey there everyone, so for footage for the rest of this episode, it gone and got itself corrupted again, so at least I have half of the episode to fall back upon, but the second half of the episode, along with the rest of the series, is being recorded in a completely different manner altogether, because on top of my capture card having technical difficulties, this series has turned into a series of one technical difficulty after the other, because now my portal for the Wii U suddenly broke out of nowhere, sudden and inexplicable, dare I say. Luckily, the Portal still works just fine on my PlayStation 5, and I have a PlayStation 4 copy of Skylanders Superchargers, so what I've had to do is I've had to speedrun back up to this point I was at in this series on the PlayStation 5, with the PlayStation 4 disc, mind you. And we're going to be recording the rest of the series from the PlayStation 5 because that's the only way I have access to recording this series. And I really want to get this series finished literally sometime this year, so I have no other choice than to switch the system we're playing the series on altogether, which means that without the Wii U, we no longer have access to Hammer Slam Bowser and Turbocharged Donkey Kong, to which for Hammer Slam Bowser that's no big deal because he died in the previous episode anyway, truly tragic. But Turbocharged Donkey Kong is still alive, so what we're going to do here is that because he's technically being killed off since we can't use him anymore, in his sacrifice we are going to have a character take his place, and it's going to be chosen at random. You can see the wheel of names spinning now, and so you'll notice that that name picked out to be revived in place of Turbocharged Donkey Kong was none other than Astroblast. So Astroblast is going to be returning to our cast to play through the rest of the game on the PlayStation 5, mind you, but again, I do apologise for all these technical difficulties. They were all beyond my control. I don't control when a Portal does and doesn't work. If it was up to me, I would still be finishing this series on the Wii U, but unfortunately, fate had other ideas in mind. So without further ado, let's finish this episode on the PlayStation 5. Okay, now that we're back to the gameplay portion right here, how's about we be taking off the current vehicle on the Portal, not Portal on the vehicle? That would make no sense. And an instant vehicle does not help me here, for I need a sky vehicle, and in this case that's going to be Stealth Stinger. Normally I would switch out for Clown Cruiser to honour our fallen comrade Hammer Slam Bowser, but of course with me no longer being on Nintendo Wii U, I have to suffer with the PlayStation 5 controller. Well, not really suffer. But still, being on PlayStation now, I can't use such a vehicle as the Clown Cruiser. Ooh, light! It's a good thing that we managed to sacrifice Bowser, not even Bowser, we sacrificed Donkey Kong in favour for Astroblast instead. So now, Astroblast is once again part of our cast. And you know what? He deserved a better death, so maybe second time round is the charm for him. Or better yet, maybe he won't die at all. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Okay, the Stealth Stinger isn't really good for its manoeuvrability. It's not really known as the most manoeuvrable sky vehicle. Not that sky vehicles are inherently manoeuvrable, but still, Stealth Stinger takes that to the next case. So we're just going to have to make do with what we have with Astroblast and the Stealth Stinger here. I'm saying this twice, you know, to put emphasis on this very situation that I currently find myself in. After all, repetition for effect. That effect being to put emphasis on the very thing you are repeating. Oh man, that giant chicken, it's terrifying me now. Consider me terrified. Well, it's not even a giant chicken, it's a giant rooster. But I'm forgetting that, you know, they're usually that big. It's a rooster apple, not a chicken. Okay, that guy's got to go. Oh, I could take damage a long way, that's also a possibility. Okay, if we stay close to the rooster, then it can't even attack us, so this is clearly a really good cheese tactic, even though I'm barely doing any damage to Cockle-Doodle Doom over here. But you know what, slowly damage is damage all the same. Better to play it safe rather than sorry. No, not friends! This isn't fair, he has more friends than I do. Can't believe a massive ass rooster has more friends than I do, that's just offensive right there. And now I'm going to take down every last one of his friends. That's what jealousy gets you, folks. I am jealous of him and his friends, so I'm going to kill... Well, I'm not even going to kill, I'm going to murder all of his friends. Oh dear, I'm kind of dying over here. At this rate, so much for Astroblast getting a better death. Let's initiate stealth mode. Die, 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 die. I'm pretty sure this vehicle is not fully upgraded yet, and now I'm paying the price for it. Okay, let's see. Is that going to offer me anything good? No! Get offer me something good. Who could possibly want that? Okay, we've got to watch out for all of his eggs being shot out. That'd be a good plan, you know, avoiding the damage. Ow, so much about avoiding the damage plan. And I missed him somehow. Okay, die, 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 die. What a great camera angle that was. Okay, die, 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 die. I'm glad I'm getting for light buff at least. That's pretty nice, not gonna lie. I'm still dealing damage to him though. Oh, speaking of damage, I've taken a bit, so it's time to reinvest into my shields. you know, put the stealth into stealth stinger. Oh, there's another crate for me right there. Let's get out of his way with quote-unquote barrel roll. That is still no, we are currently spanner free, I should go as far to say, which is not what I want, not even close. You can't see me. How dare you try to attack me whilst you can't see me? I'm supposed to be stealthing it up, you know, game. Oh, no, not the big ships. Anything with the big ships. I could do with a bigger ship. Because as they once said, we're going to need a bigger ship. Okay, die. He's not quite dead yet. We'll have to take it. Ooh, Sky and Shield. We'll also take that. Thank you very much. I'm invincible. You can't touch me. Die. Oh, man, they can touch me again now. That's unfortunate. I enjoyed my invincibility while it lasted. Okay, die. Ow. I didn't mean me. We just got Astro Blast back. Let's not lose them again. Granted, we only have Astro Blast back because we had to lose Donkey Kong along the way, which stinks. That's my freaking Portal Axe note for you, and I couldn't wait to continue to record this series. This episode needs to go out today, after all, and I want to finish this series sometime this year, quite literally, so recording it now and on the PlayStation instead was basically the only option I had. Kill him. Well, I killed him, so... Ooh, and we got Spanner. A desperately needed Spanner. Let's go, let's clutch this, baby. Slow and steady wins the race, clearly. I'm not exactly going fast now, am I? Oh, watch out for everything right now. Which I did, so yay me. Okay, fantastic. Now we can continue with Cockle-Doodle-Doom! Yeah, let's really bring doom and gloom to this frickin' bird. Roosters are still birds, yeah? I hope they are now that I've said that. Oh, crap, something's on my arse. Helicopters didn't even have arses, but here we are. Kill it. Kill it with stealth stinging thingies. I don't know what you call them. Are they projectile daggers? A bit like Super Shot Stealth Off herself. Oh, sorry, Super Shit Stealth Off. If I'm going to say a name, I should at least say it right. Okay, there you go. The brake is really helping me out right now. What would help me out even more is if this cheesing tactic actually cheesed. Okay. Well, the idea is to kill the shield ships. I just can't see the shield ships right now. Oh, never mind, I found the shield ships. The shield ships are going down. Where are the other shield ships? Oh, well, there's one of them. There's multiple of them, which is not good. I prefer less. Less is more, game. Less is more. Okay, that guy's got to go. Actually, it's kind of like Friends. With Friends, the less you have, the more you can appreciate each one. So less is more. There you go. That's my my heartwarming way to end off after I said about how few friends I have, because I have less friends than this freaking rooster right now. Okay, here we go. Let's get him. He's all the way over there. Does he have to be all the way over there? Why would you go that far away in a sky section? It's like the game is trying to torture me. Okay, get out of the way. Him. I could speak correctly, but then again, speaking correctly is overrated. Okay, where's that last shield ship? I must commit death to that ship, wherever it is. Oh, shippy boy, come out, wherever you are. Well, eventually I found it. Oh, gotta shake that guy. There you go, we shooketh him. Let's brake. And shoot it some more. Fantastic. Let's finish this. Frickin' rooster. Ow, you know what? I took that egg like a champ. That was all part of the plan right there, taking that egg to the face like that. Okay, die. Are my helicopter blades dealing slow damage to him? I don't care about what's dealing damage, I just care about dealing damage all the same. Okay, cool, that thing's dead. And soon this guy will be too. I told you so. We clutched it in the end. Let's go. Astro Blast, one hit from death. A typical Supercharger situation where you only need to get hit twice because it deals automatic damage based on your health bar. It's not a set amount, unlike literally every other Skylanders game. Excluding Swap Force because Vicarious Visions make their games weird. Not bad, just weird. Yeah, that's the plan. Earth has popped up. Very interesting. I think it's time for a little bit of Sharpshooter Terrafin. You see, him and Super Shit Stealth Off both have guns, and when two Skylanders have guns, I confuse them. That's the only logical explanation. Yeah, go on, get in there. Boom, second time's the charm, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, luckily, having played back up to this part on the PlayStation... Oh, wait, we can upgrade for stealth stinger muscle here, because it's definitely not fully upgraded. If it were, then I probably would have had a lot easier time during that fight. Let's say now that that's been sorted out, with 21 gearbits to spare. Well, do you know, that section would have been the section in that case that would have got me enough gearbits to fully upgrade the damn thing. But still, I played up to this, back up to this on a brand new save on my PlayStation 5 once again. So now, the Supercharger vaults are still available to us, so you can see exactly where they are, even though there's only 2 more left at this point in the level playthrough, one of which is back here. Yeah, open sesame. Love me a little bit of open sesame, and we earned as a reward none other than a legendary treasure, one which we might have unlocked on Wii U, we might not have. But we're unlocking it now, right here, all the same. A lot of things are going to repeat because I did just absolutely speedrun through this game to get back up to this point, meaning that a lot of vehicle sections and just a lot of treasures in general I just skipped past in their entirety, but we're not going to be skipping past this treasure right here. Oh no. We're going back to 100% the moment I'm back on camera again. So, is this element of the area going to change is the question? Yes it is. It's time to bring out our only air character, Hurricane Jetpack. Unfortunately, Jetpack still has the inherent flaw of still being a jetpack. So he literally sucks. Not much else I can do about that, I'm afraid. Okay, let's get that. Luckily, we can speedrun through this section, so I don't need to torture myself with Jetpack any more than I have to do. Yeah, boom, baby. Why could all the other sections be as quick and easy as this? Boom, got him. I don't even need to attack these fools. But one time Jetpack is good, as for one time I don't ever have to use his attacks apparently. So boom, let's get that activated exactly where we need it, and then that treasure is as good as ours. There we go. Claim the fruits of our labour right now. I mean, it wasn't really much labour. We all claim those fruits all the same, and even acquire a soul gem for our comrade Astro Blast. Oh, it's good to see him again. So much so, in fact, we're going to preview him. Pew pew! No, don't run me with Gladfly Glades. That was true tragedy at hand. And also, do I keep calling it Gladfly Glades because it's Gadfly Glades? There's no extra L in Gadfly. I don't know, if there's ever a pronunciation of something, I guarantee that mine would be the incorrect one. And looks like just with a snap of one fingers, we're back to Shockshot Terrafin. And actually, whilst we're at it, we might as well switch out our vehicle because we need a land vehicle for the upcoming section, and a tech vehicle would be ideal given that there's a Skylanders match coming up. And when in doubt, you bring out a tech vehicle because their supercharger ability is absolutely busted. And in this case, the only tech vehicle I have with me is the Gold Rusher, because, once again, Barrel Blaster cannot be used further in the playthrough, which is rather tragic indeed. These guys are going to die. Pew pew! Yeah, how do you guys like the new setup now that I've just did it so it's no longer for Wii U Edition, because Wii U Edition would be false advertisement. You've got to go, man, you have got to go. This series has just been one technical difficulty after the other, that's alright. Won't be much of a YouTube series without some sort of technical difficulties thrown in there. Okay, cool, you're dead. You guys are about to bing. Boom. Yeah, that's more like it. Oh, he just kind of committed Sudoku. We're okay with that. See you, fella. I'm pretty sure you didn't even need to fight those guys, and yet here I am having fought them anyway. So what we need now is that Skylanders match I was alluding to earlier. Yeah, baby. Now, I don't have my full Skystones deck on me, so hopefully I can still win regardless of the lack of decent stones I have on my deck. But I also have the Tech Supercharger vehicle, and that has saved our ass several times. No matter how bad your deck is, the Tech Supercharger ability really does elevate the quality of it. After all, that still has decent stats, and it heals you for 8 as well as your friendly stones for 1. Everything else that involves around healing, like Golden Queen or one of the Titan characters, they heal you for 10, but they have 1 attack, 1 health. They leave you very vulnerable afterward, despite the healing, so let's, without further ado, play some Skystones. Yes, it is my turn. Congratulations for noticing. Let us bring out this guy because he can at least survive for Rock Attack. If only Nightfall was brought back. And she was on the portal right now because then I would get a buff for both of those Dark Stones. But that's clearly asking for too much. Oh man, not Slobber Trap. Anything but Slobber Trap. Okay, can I get a stone with 5 attack power? No, but this guy can at least survive 1 round against the Slobber Trap itself, and then after that, my Supercharger will have been charged up. We can go into overdrive. Yeah, baby. Not a big fan of that. Nope, nope, do not like that. That was uncool. Not a big fan. Okay, this vehicle is pretty much going to die regardless. Ooh, but then this guy was brought in. Actually, we'll use that guy next round. We'll kill the Slobber Trap and we'll heal for 8. We've got to make sure we use this overdrive ability as much as possible. Okay, cool. We got 1 healing for our friendly Sky Stone as well. The Slobber Trap is out of here. They're going to use that empty spot for offensive purposes, but at least now I have a stone that can hold its own against all the other stones, as it has high health. Precisely what I needed. Oh man, not random Swellpunk. And it's going to kill me too, that's rough. Okay, let us take out Dreamcatcher. That's definitely for more offensive stone, so that's definitely one I will be taking out with the Glitter Glimmer. What a beautiful name, just beautiful. It's not so beautiful right now as my health bar in comparison to his. I'm kind of not winning this right now. I should probably win this more. Okay, this will be funny. Let's reduce the attack power so that then that top stone can't even attack me this turn. That's a good plan. That's a funny plan. Haha! You can't hit me. I mean, I'm gonna die. That's the snaggle scale, which is fortunate. But still, damage free round. Better than all the other rounds I've had thus far, let's be honest here. Man, this is rough without a good deck. No, not Malfoy, anything but Malfoy. Whew, okay, my Flittigan can still survive. It's just about the only beacon of hope I have in this match otherwise. Okay, let's take out that frickin' Spellpunk at the top there. It's annoying me now. And I'm not too worried about Hood School dealing damage to me because I'm also healing up along the way. Yeah, baby. This is what you get for coming into a nightmare matchup with not very good stones. Like, look at that. They have a decent overdrive ability, and yet they're not even bothering with the overdrive ability because they just have better stones in their deck. Why would you do that? Oh, never mind. It's okay. Those two cancel each other out. Hood School attacks me, and the Chompy attacks me, but they die in the process. Okay, this guy can survive for Hood School attacks. Let's bring him out. He could also kill Hood School in the process. And the more stones I have on the board, the better. Pretty obvious that, and yet here I am saying it anyway. Okay, what do we have to be dealing with? Aw, man. Aw, man. Ugh. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan at all. Okay, let's hope I get a decent stone spawned in. Yes, that's what we needed. A decent stone to be spawned in. Survive Carnage. Perfect. My apologies if you hear noises from the background. That's for joy of roommates for you. And what do we have up next? Hopefully something my overdrive can kill next turn. Yeah, my overdrive can kill it alright. So let's do that. Let's kill it. I love killing things. And coughing. I am filming this in the middle of a nasty cold and a tickle up my throat, but as I said earlier, I really need to get this recorded sometime this year, so now is the time for it. Man, the things I do for you guys out of the goodness of my heart. Didn't have much choice as to whether or not to record this, and here I am doing it anyway. So, what's he going to play? Okay, that's fine. I think. We can cancel it out with our 4 attacks. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, baby. Okay, he's been cancelled out. We're just slowly but surely bringing their health bar down. Man, having 2 sheep is really annoying, especially all of the baas we have to hear. I'm going to be hearing bah in my sleep. No, no, damn it. That was rude. Not much a big fan of that. Not at all, not even close. Okay, let's bring out my most powerful stone then. Yeah, a bit of Blubberbeard, and I can go into overdrive next turn to heal myself up again. Man, I've required so much healing this match. Oh crap, that's not very good. Okay, overdrive is ready. We're going to bring that out immediately. Actually, let's go for offensive damage because that means we can win next turn. No matter what they do to defend against us, as soon as we've dealt 7 damage, they're going to be left with 3. So unless they kill off both my stones in one fell swoop, I'll be fine. And in fact, I'll be more than fine. I will have acquired victory. Woof! It's not one of those that can just destroy everything. And instead, like I said earlier, I take home that sweet victory for Tick. The supercharger vehicle is just so incredibly busted. And what's also busted is this guy going into my deck. I am amazing, congratulations for noticing. I'm very humble too. It's hard to notice that, given how very regularly I brag about how awesome I am. So I'll point out this one time. That's just how humble I am, pointing out this one and only time. I've definitely never talked about my raw awesomeness before. Anyway, let's be bringing that back up. I wonder where I get all of this humbleness from. Well, it's from the great and mighty Flynn, obviously. So we have some things that are in desperate need of a destruction, and then we can head out for this vehicle section where I need to concentrate, otherwise I'm going to lose Sharks with everything, and that is the last thing I want. This guy's too good. Okay, he deserves a bit of definite vehicle death. We don't need another Astroblast situation. Well, thanks for welcome at least. At the bare minimum I get that. No, not Captain Cluck, anything but Captain Cluck. Okay, let's get this guy. Yeah, that's the plan there, Flynn. That is the plan. Yeah, get in there. Nah, I'm good. Besides, I never ordered a crushing defeat. Man, frickin' staff always get my orders wrong. Okay, and boom. No, I'm good. No need to correct nothing. I mean, I have no doubt they are friendly staff, but I don't need them. So can we keep the friendly staff out of it? How about I just go speak to the manager instead? Okay, boom, get that in there. And now let's obliterate some fools with my now fully upgraded Gold Rusher. I can't believe my Gold Rusher full things wasn't fully upgraded yet. I changed that whilst I was speedrunning through this game to get back up to this point. Okay. No, that's the opposite direction in which I wanted you to go. That's unfortunate. Die. They're not dying. It's very unfortunate, actually. I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer them to die. Okay, cool. That's more like it. That's rude. Don't treat your staff that way. I have complaints. Again, for the manager. Okay, boom. Take that, frickin' Cluck. Big boss Cluck. I mean, he's not big, is he? He's barely a boss. Yeah, that's great. I'm going to skip over this guy. He's annoying me now, even though we don't usually skip stuff in this playthrough. Oh well, I guess some things have to change eventually. Tradition has to give. Bit like how the Portal on the Wii U did. You know, the Wii U Portal just kind of had enough, it gave up, committed Sudoku in other words. Okay, cool, that's in there. Is he dead? Even on Nightmare mode, this guy is no nightmare. Yeah, gimme. That was very satisfactory, even though my drifting effects seem to be all over the place. Now, without further ado, let's press that X button. Continue on, like Donkey Kong. Oh, why did I say that? No, I've been reminded. Big sad.
And delicious than this one. You'll all see what Cluck.
I could go for delicious.
What? Just that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just as I expected. This thing's busted. But I know just what to do with this here colossal kernel. Yeah, y'all might want to take a step back.
Wait, Max, don't.
Success!
Feels so buttery.
Remind me to have a chat with you about safety.
She popped for corn. We thought popcorn. That's what happens when you pop for corn. Lightly salted. Key ingredient right there. Without the lightly saltedness, then we'd be doomed. Playthrough would just end here, because we'd be screwed. Salt is important. Being salty, even more so. Ooh, they got a present for me. Well, I suppose we'll have to leave that for the next episode, which might I remind you is going to drop on Tuesday, because these last 4 episodes are going to be available on Tuesdays and Saturdays to wrap up the series with, make up for the fact that we have no more Soul Seekers episodes to get through. So I hope you enjoy those, and until they arise, well, I have an outro for the rest of it, a brand new outro at that, one that's brand new specifically for this here episode at hand. Let's get to it. I cannot, in good conscience, end off this video without first thanking all of my incredible channel members whose continued support help make these videos possible. Without them, these videos would be near impossible to make, so from the bottom of my heart, I truly appreciate every last one of them. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, there are plenty of options on screen now to explore, and please consider subscribing to keep up to date with all my content. On that note, this video is coming to an end, so thank you so much as always for watching. Until the next video arises, peace!